Hey guys, Tegan here from BlueSense Digital, and in this video I just want to show you how to fix the Google Merchant Center error promotional overlay on image. So firstly, what causes this error in the first place is due to, let's just take an example here. On the product image itself, as you can see here, there's this text overlay on the product image, which causes that product overlay image error. So essentially, to fix this, we need to upload a different image into the Merchant Center that obviously doesn't have this text overlay. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that and how to get this error resolved. So just going back for a second, the first step we'll need to do is add a supplementary feed into the Merchant Center using a Google Sheet that we can then adjust on the Google Sheet. And then obviously those adjustments will get pushed into the Merchant Center. So to do that, so we've created a supplementary feed for this account already, but if you wanted to create a new one, just hit add supplemental feed, then give your supplemental feed a name, and then obviously select Google Sheets, hit continue. You can either select an existing Google Sheet or you can generate a new Google Sheet, then hit continue. You'll need to essentially say what primary feed you want the supplemental feed to act on, and then obviously the country and the language, and then hit create feed. Obviously I'm not going to hit create feed because we've got a supplemental feed already. So I'm just going to go back for a second and go into this existing supplemental feed. So once you've clicked on that, you should get redirected into this page here to access the Google Sheet. If you're using a Google Sheet, you can just hit access Google Sheets up at the top here, and that'll take you to the Google Sheet itself. I just need to get access to this. So I've just got access from the guy who created that feed. And as you can see here, this is our feed. So how this works in a nutshell is the product data is matched using the item ID. So the item ID that gets pulled into the Merchant Center for a product needs to match the item ID that's in the supplemental feed. So just to show you here quickly, as an example, so if you open up your all product section, you'll see the item ID over here. So this item ID needs to match the item ID that you put into the Google Sheet, and then it'll subsequently pull the relevant values that you've added into this or into these columns. It'll pull those values into the product data itself. So as you can see here, what we've already done is subbed out the existing titles with new SEO optimized titles and title references. So what we're going to do is essentially the same thing, but instead of doing a title or a title reference, we're going to use do an image link. So just going into the product itself, just to show you how this works and what we're going to be subbing out. So as you can see here, we've got image link, and then we've got, okay, so in this case, it doesn't look like they have it, but you'll have image link, and then if you have more than one image, you'll have additional image link as a separate identifier or attribute on the side here. So what we're going to be subbing out is this attribute here called image link. So I'm going to copy that and paste that as another column in our supplemental feed. You don't have to worry about the underscore, just use the identifier itself. So this is the column that we're going to be filling out. I'm just going to reduce the size of these two columns and the item ID, I'll just reduce item ID to that much. Okay, so here is our image link column, and this is the column that we're going to need to put new image links into. So let's just open up the products let's just do one product, and then obviously you'll know the process and you can follow the rest. We'll do one of these image overlay disapprovals. So we'll go view examples, and let's just open up this product here. So as you can see, this product is being affected by this issue. So the first step will be to copy the item ID. So we're just going to copy that and find this in the spreadsheet itself. So just hit Control F, paste that in there. Okay, so this is the product that we're going to need to adjust. I'm just going to highlight that for the sake of this video. So we need to add a new image link into this product over here. So as you can see here, this is a perfect example. So we've got image link down at the bottom here. This is the image link that gets pulled into the shopping ad itself. And as you can see, it's got that text overlay. Then the additional image links here are 3 additional images that occur or that get tied to this listing. So I'm just going to open all 3 of these up. And as you can see, those are 3 additional images that do not directly get reflected on the shopping listing itself. So let's just say, for example, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to create a whole new image that we'll use. But just for the sake of this video, to show how this would work, what you can do is, let's say we want to use this image here that doesn't have any text overlay on it. We copy this URL of this image. We copy that and we go to our spreadsheet and add that link into the image link column. Now, what that'll do is it'll pull that into the supplemental feed and it'll sub out the original image link that was originally tied to this product, which was this or that link there. So essentially we'll sub in a new link for the actual image itself, which will fix the issue once the feed resyncs. So I'm just going to see if I can get this feed to resync. It might take quite a while, but I'll see if I can resync that for you quickly to show how this works. So we'll just go back to feeds and then supplemental feed. And then I'm just going to hit fetch now. And this should start processing. Okay, for some reason it's not processing. Okay, there we go. Now that's being processed. Just give that 10 minutes or so and then it should show that the feed has resunk through. Okay, there we go. So now that feed has resynced through, I'm just going to go back to the product that we were looking at there. So as you can see here, if I just, it still looks like it's showing this on the actual preview itself. But as you can see, that error has just been removed from the product itself, which is pretty cool. So we should have 13 errors now in the Merchant Center for that, which we don't. We've still got 14, but let's just see if this syncs through again. If we just refresh this. Okay, it hasn't reflected just yet, but if we go back to the product itself, we'll see here that the actual error itself has now been removed. And if you go down to the actual image link, you'll see that this now links to this product instead of that original, this image instead of that original image with the text overlay on it. And then, so yeah, that's how you fix one product at a time, and you'll have to just slowly work through each individual product following that same process. If you wanted to create a new image entirely, what you can do is create your image, go over to Shopify or whatever platform you're using, go to the media or content section. So for Shopify, you go to content, and then under the files section, you can upload a new image. So obviously I don't have any images to upload, but you can upload a new image. Once you upload it here and you go into the image itself, or it'll be easier just to copy this link on the side. So you copy that link and that links to the image that you can then use in your supplemental feed. So that was it. Hopefully that was a help. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.